Good evening. Teens and technology. We see them glued to their smartphones, texting, tweeting, and surfing all the time. But a new study out today reveals a disturbing link between hypertexting and other types of teen behavior. Priya Mann joins us to explain. Priya.
Tara, you can consider yourself a hypertexter if you send out more than 120 text messages a day. And believe it or not, some kids can easily bypass that number. What's troubling, though, is that those teens are 3.5 times more likely to have sex, binge drink, and do drugs. Being addicted to your phone could be a warning of things to come. A study out of Case Western University links a high volume of text to a greater chance of promiscuity, binge drinking, and drug use.
I think we have to be really careful when we draw these connections, that no one is actually saying that excessive use leads to these things. It's just related to it.
So is there a connection between constant contact and other types of social behavior?
I think that the need to communicate with people is separate than the need for attention or rebellious behavior.
Research suggests that parents who let their kids be by their phone 24/7 may not be putting up a lot of restrictions elsewhere, but reaction is mixed.
People don't talk about the parties and like all that stuff. They text it. So if you're texting it, then you're doing it.
I don't feel really all that concerned. Maybe it's the parents, that need to be more involved with their kids.
It might lead to it just because, it's there and you can just text anyone wherever and just be like, hey, get me some drinks and let's go have a party.
I would think if you're not very socially, emotionally adjusted, that you probably would feel stress and you would turn to other outlets.
So in the end, it all comes down to common sense. Parents who are engaged with their children and monitor their phone activity will likely keep the lines of communication open and help keep their kids out of trouble. Tara?
So much, Priya. Well, the Speaker of the